should be going live now. So once I've kind of shared it, I'll So we're live now with Peter Brooks, who's one of our art riders. Peter, do you want to give a bit of an introduction to everybody? Who you are?
Yeah, I've been riding since 2018 on Zwift. Got the Atom. I haven't had the Atom too long. I've only had it a few months, but I've really kicked on with the racing since then. Joining the art team. This is the only training that I've been able to do with a bad back. Pretty much anything else is on the radar because I just get injured. So this is one of the best things that I've done. So.
Cool. And do you want to talk about some of the recent results that you've had then?
Well, yeah, I moved up to B and struggled initially, like most people do. Figured out how to use the draft better, and as I got stronger, I've been able to recover better in races and finish them off pretty well as well. Finish the sprints off and improving in parts of it really. So yeah, the last couple of weeks I've got a few wins on my belt.
Cool. And we're following you now on the Mad Mondays Winter Series. It's just a 3-part race, and obviously you're going to talk us through what your plan is for the race strategy. I think it's about 40-something K. Do you want to talk to us about what you're going to be looking at for the entire race and what your approach is to the first kind of say 5K and why that's important?
Yeah, well, the start of the race, same as nearly all of them, is just you've got to give a lot of power for the first few minutes until it settles down. Especially the first minute, you want to try and get in the front group very close. You want to stay in the draft, but be very close to the front because the group will stretch straight away. You'll get drop riders straight away, so you don't want to be in that group that's going to get dropped. You want to be near the front as quickly as possible.
And what kind of power and wattage is what you're aiming for? What generally, I mean, it's difficult to kind of say because each race is different, but generally, what's the kind of watts and power you're looking to achieve in that first couple of kilometres to get in the front pack?
Well, normally the first 20 seconds, I'll be pushing up to 600-700 watts. But then after that, it will be like 4 watts per kilogram, which is about, I think it's about 330 to 350.
Yeah.
And just keep pushing that for as long as I can and hope that the group settles down so that I can ease up a bit.
Okay, that's good. And then that first kind of couple of K then is, your mindset is you want to draft as many riders as possible, keep your energy kind of reserves intact. And then I suppose what we're going to see and what we're going to hear from you, Peter, is your race strategy for the whole race. Then you're going to talk us through that. If you kind of know the first couple of minutes are going to be pretty tough because your heart rate is going to be up to nearly the 180, the max, and you're going to be struggling. But once it all settled down, if you could talk us through all the kind of strategies that you have and when your time to go is. And if there's any hills on this, it's 6 laps of flat, but it'd be good to kind of give us a bit of an insight.
Yeah, there's two main parts to the lap on this one. One that leads into the volcano, and then the other one is just before the sprint.
Yeah.
They're both about 10 to 20 seconds uphill, and each lap I'll attack on those. When I say attack, I mean I'll increase the power. I might increase it just enough so that I'm near the front, or if I'm feeling strong, then I'll attack at the front.
Yeah.
To hopefully drop people, but that's only if I feel strong enough to do it.
So obviously we've got 2 minutes now to start the race. You were talking to me before we went live about your pre-race kind of warm-up strategy, about raising your heart rate to kind of that 130 mark. I'm watching you now and you're at 110. Do you want to talk to us about, to everybody, what you've been doing pre-race?
Well, yeah, I don't normally think about it up until a minute to go. I think, well, I need to get heart rate on that. So normally I'll spin up cadence to about 120 plus on a lowish gear, highish gear, sorry, 8 or 9. And then I'll stop. I'll get out the saddle and I'll only start pedaling with about 3 seconds to go. Normally in 13th gear.
And then you said before you're trying to get that kind of shock of your heart rate jumping for that first minute, aren't you? So trying to keep it at that kind of 130, so it's not a bit of a shock. So
I can't remember how long I've been doing the heart rate thing, but I find that if I don't do that, I get caught cold after the first couple of minutes, and I'm really struggling to keep up. I feel like my heart's pumping out my head, kind of thing. So
no, of course. So obviously we've got a minute to go now. So I'm racing in the race as well, but I don't expect to have any good results in this race. There's newly promoted into the BCAT. Any kind of tips you can give me?
Try and put out as much power as you can for the first minute. Stay as close to the front as you can, because when the group's stretching, that's the worst time to be at the back.
Yeah. All right. We'll tell you what. We'll let you get ready for it, and we'll catch you up in about 3 minutes then.
Okay, mate. Right, slow down slightly.
Yeah, it has. I'm in about 40th.
So the back of the group should catch up. There's a few people.
I think everyone just take.
Once you get to the top here, you can ease up a bit. I'll just go out the saddle to do a little kick just before I get to the top. So I'm in a good position.
You're not 70 in this group.
if you can, just mark this. You want to get your power up, so you can roll up the hill a bit better. So I'm changing to 16th and getting out of the saddle. I'm letting the gradient kick in, still at the saddle. And if I get to the top at the front, I'll have a little rest. So I'm at the front now, I'm in second now even. So I'll either, now it's downhill, so I can ease right off now. 300 watts.
So in a good position already from the group.
I'll just let some of them pass me and then I'll spin through as normal. Just note this is the sprint point as well, the next lap.
Yeah, it's coming up. So I've decided to kind of not try and keep up with you boys.
So right.
So that was the lead-in kind of done then. That's the sprint the next time round.
Yeah. And that ramp that we've just done. There's another one similar to that into the volcano, which it's best to get your power up before you hit it.
Yeah.
It's a group of quite a few that have split. Is that you in that one?
Yeah, I'm back just entering the tunnel with a couple of guys.
Okay. There's another
I'm
group.
not in that group of yours.
No, there's another group that's dropped off as well.
Yeah, I can see that on the map. So I can just see you in about 50th now. Just doing about 2.9, 3 watts per kilo.
Yeah. All this bit is downhill, so I'm not pushing it too hard.
Just letting the draft carry you.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm just riding with a couple of the out boys. Just taking it easy, I think.
Okay.
So approaching the volcano. Is there a sprint in the volcano, Pete?
Not for this event though.
You're pushing about 3.5 now.
Yeah. You should slow down in the next laps.
Yeah.
It's still a good pace going because you're so early on.
46, 47 kilometers per hour.
The next ramp's coming up. Similar to the one we've just done. So I'll increase my power before I get there. You can just see on the right hand side the ramp that's coming up.
Yeah, I can see you now. You're doing about 3.
So instead of waiting for the hill to hit my pedals, I'm going to go early. So in a sec, I'm going.
Oh, some riders turn back then.
About now.
And talk us through if you can while you're doing that. Just trying to get to the front of the group for the downhill.
Get some speed.
Yeah.
Get some speed up the hill. Look, I've sat to the front now. I'm still out the saddle. I'm going to get back in. Just got back in the saddle. Try and spin round it. Close to 300 for a bit. Because we get some people coming through quite fast now.
Yeah, Mr. Tippins is with you there. See a few outriders with you.
Yeah.
Just on the tip, I'd say you're 90% of your heart rate max there, aren't you, at 170?
My heart rate's normally around this. When I'm
just general.
Yeah, race pace between 160, 165.
I'm just going into the volcano now.
just as you go up to the banner in the volcano. It's a tiny little ramp. You want to up your power if you can into that. Once you're through the banner, you can get a little rest.
Yeah.
Goes flat and down. When the heart rate's gone up to 160 now.
Still about 70 riders in that group. That's a big proportion of the race.
Yeah. That sprint's not far away.
Yeah. Can you see cranking up now? Yeah. So as Pete approaches this sprint, it's first across the line, so he needs to finish in the top 10 to get some points here. So he's just moving his way up the pack there to 30th. And it's just as we hit the bridge into the sprint.
Yeah.
So it's just doing a 4.5 now.
Keeping in the same gear. Spinning up faster down the hill. Then when I hit the gradient, I'm just pushing a bit hard on the pedals. I'm going to change to 16th to 18th gear in a minute.
Yeah.
When the ramp comes. Can attack the sprint.
Are you going to attack the sprint beforehand or?
Nah.
What? No.
I don't think so. I'm going to hold fire.
Just as soon as you hit the banner, go.
Yeah, well, a bit before. So I'm just going to come out the saddle. Try and get near the front.
There we go, it's popping up now. So I think it's just before the bend, isn't it? So the start of the bridge.
Start of the sprint, yeah. So I'm just going to rest.
200 metres as well in that top 10. Just setting up nicely to go here as soon as you hit the flat bit. Oh, big power, over 1,000 there. And there you go. 1,000 watts. Taking... Oh, it was close, wasn't it?
Second.
No, fourth, I think. Oh no, there was second across the line, I think.
I went a bit too early there. Went too early.
Still a good result, that. Well done, Pete.
Cheers.
I'm watching your race and trying not to fall behind the group as well that I'm racing in. There's a few boys who still think in the sprints are quickest. Yeah. So you're on your second lap now, aren't you?
Yeah.
Pace is still strong at 46 kilometers an hour. In our group, we're doing about 44.
So I'm going to go early again. Now?
Yeah. Crank it up to what, 700? 6.6.
I'm not really looking.
Yeah. Yeah, 6 watts per kilo, taking the front.
Like 500 now.
And that's just to get you in a good commanding position now to go through the volcano.
Yeah.
There's a few art riders with you. We've got Mr. Tippins, Steve's there with us. So you've got some friends around you, Pete.
Okay. Just got out the saddle for a little kick.
Yeah.
Let's get near the front. This bit, you can steady a bit. Just flatten down. So I've almost popped up the front there.
Yeah.
So I've gone down to 2. Gone right down to 2. So I don't go off the front. I'll increase it again as soon as I pull back in.
Just go through the volcano now. Yeah, leading the race again, 4th, 3rd, 1st.
It's a little bit too hard than what I should. Quite steady now.
Yeah, it's going about 40. 40 kilometers an hour. I must admit, it's nice not to really try. A lot of bike journeys with you.
You'll be with us, Jonathan, soon enough. Give it a couple of weeks. You'll be on it.
I'm just having a general ride and still doing quite well in the rankings. You can see Greg there on your screen as well. It's amazing how you can go from the back of the peloton there, Pete, to the front. Is that just simply just putting raw power down to move up the rankings? Yeah.
And because I'm doing it before everybody else.
Yeah.
They're waiting for the hill to come.
Rather than going before.
You need to speed up before.
So that's a big tip then. Before the hill kicks in, go for it.
Yeah. So I'm at the top now. 14th, 15th.
Yeah, well played.
I'm just going to ease right off as much as I can.
And there's the second sprint. I don't think there's a sprint on this lap, is there?
No.
Keep people wasting their energy there then.
I'm going to kick a little bit though to catch them up now.
Do you think they've got enough juice to break away?
Very rare to see a breakaway. Unless the group's small.
Yeah. You just caught them back up then.
Yeah, if you're chasing groups small, then they might have a chance, but most of the time no.
This little group I'm in doing all right. We're catching a group up in front of us now. In about 47.
Once you get to them, you should be faster as well.
I'm just sat at the back.
Well, I've had to put a bit of power in the descent because I was going too slow. Just stay in.
So what lap are you on now? About 3.
Yeah.
So halfway through. What are you feeling?
Just on the verge of recovery. I feel pretty decent, but there's a ramp coming up against that. I'm going to up my power.
Yeah.
Not as much, I don't think. I don't think it's going to be as fast. Stay in the group this time.
So do you get draft going up a big hill, or is it 3% when it stops drafting?
You'll get draft, but it's a lot less. But at the bottom, you'll still get draft before you hit there. So your speed will shoot right up just before you go there. Doing a little chip up here. Tiny ramp. Yeah, another one. Near the front. I can rest.
There's a guy trying to push our little group to catch up. Do one in front. He's the right little motivator from Canada.
Let's try and rest now. Pace is slow.
We're 16 seconds behind the next group. You're just over halfway now. Fourth lap is this. Yeah. This one counts.
Yeah. Gonna speed up in a sec.
Yeah, just watch you. See if you can get over 1,000 again, Peter. Here we go, hit the corner. There's a bit of a ramp in there just before the bridge.
Yeah.
Here we go. 750, 900, 1,000. Third, second. Who else was with you? Mr. Steve Albert was with you as well.
Sprint Steve.
Yeah, he's a very good sprinter.
Timed that pretty well.
Yeah, well done, Peter. Good luck.
Cheers, I didn't kick as hard. What's last lap? Well, because the time did better. It still worked out all right.
No, really good that. Good play to Steve as well. Both of you either come in second and third there.
Let's see. Somebody's going off the front.
Just a downhill, yeah. Heavy rider, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Finally, you can see this sprinter in front of us now, so everyone's going to push a bit hard. I might go quiet because I put some effort in.
Go for it. I'm just going up to the ramp again.
Yeah. Right turn into the volcano.
Yeah. I'll try and steady up it. But I'm going to get out the saddle. But not as hard as the first one.
Just caught my group up again. They just went for it.
Well in.
It's annoying they went for it on the sprint, even though they can't get any points. Still 17 seconds off. It's Kev Taylor in front. I'm on my fourth lap.
It's amazing how much the group slows down with just a tiny little bump.
Yeah. And that's when you attack, is it?
Just put a tiny bit of power down the bump, and you'll sit in the group nicely as it slows down.
Mr. Jones there.
Way up to the ramp.
What have you got? 2 to go.
After this, just going up the ramp now. Sprinting at the bottom of the ramp. Hopefully I'll be at the front, at the top, and I can rest. There we go. So the back of the group will be working hard to catch up now. And I can just spin it at about 100, 200. Just up the power a little bit at the bottom.
Sprint on this one.
No. Next one.
6.
5. This is the end of 4, so. That's decent Trevor. I haven't got mixed up.
Well, you lap someone.
No. Just felt like a long lap. So the last sprint is at the end of this lap.
Yeah, it's at the front, isn't it?
Try and recover as much as I can. So I'm pushing 1:15, I'm going to the front, so it's a chance to rest. A little kick in because once you hit the front, you're not careful, you get to that out of the back.
Okay, you're on a gravel there. You've got okay ahead of us. 3K, sorry.
Right, we're going to increase power. Try and stay in the group this time. Don't want to push too far. Back in the saddle.
We're 14 seconds behind that other group now. Keep talking, Pete.
Sorry, doing my best to recover. Hopefully this little bump will slow him down. It normally does. Put a little bit of power down in the slow, and then I'll probably end up at the front now.
So who's your money on, you or Steve then for the finish?
Oh, Steve's pretty good. I don't say. There's a few good sprinters in the race as well. Steve's a very good sprinter.
You don't fancy me taking you? I've got 3 kilometres behind you.
Hey?
I've got 3 kilometres to catch you up.
So my heart rate's
155.
Which
Yeah.
is pretty good.
Yeah, less in the tank. I'm at 170.
Yeah, in some races, I don't go for the last sprint if I think it's going to completely destroy me for the last lap or the end of the race. But I'm going to go for this one. There's another group that we're lapping as well.
Yeah.
That might mix things up in the sprint. We're right behind them. Passing them now. Sitting at the top. Now I'm going. Well in, Steve.
You get it?
And Greg. I think I was fourth behind Steve and Greg.
Turn my head down. Trying to catch up. We're a big group as well. No idea we've caught them. There's only 8 of us. It's almost like they're giving up on the race.
Have you not lapped up?
I'm on lap 5. Red mist has definitely come out.
Yeah. Comes out in the end. get stuck in.
Yeah, we just caught that group. How long to go?
4 km.
Last lap.
I'm at the back of the pack. 40th. Trying to recover.
I've just caught the second group.
They're in.
Oh, that's nice. Big group as well. Yeah, 40th. I'm in the second group, Pete.
Wicked. How far you got?
Okay. Just through the volcano.
Okay. Got that ramp just come up.
Yeah.
This race had a strange finish because of the little hill before the finish. I have attacked on there before.
How long have you got left?
1.9.
I'm going to watch the finish of yours, see if I can get a tip.
Somebody attacking. Somebody's 3 seconds ahead.
I've got nothing left. Okay.
So,
I lost that group I was with.
are you on your own now?
Yeah, 2.8 to go.
Anybody close behind you?
24 seconds. Single rider. Next.
No,
is 2
you'll be
minutes.
all right. Nah. Just steady on the way home then, though.
Yeah, I'm happy with 70.
So that sprint was different to usual because somebody attacked very early.
Where
So
did you
then
come
on the
at?
right, I don't know, somewhere in the top 10, I think, on the race.
Have a look.
Yeah, I'll have a look now. Oh,
Both at the same speed, so he isn't going to catch me.
nearly there?
2k to go.
You almost there?
Less than 2k.
Nice try.
See if you can follow me and see if it comes up on your screen. So,
Okay.
oh, no, I don't think it will. It's watching someone else now. And 18 seconds on me.
You'll be fine.
1.5 to go. I've got a bit of a sprint finishing me as well.
Have you got that ramp coming up?
Not yet, no, just in the hills. Got me, Matty Broader 3 minutes behind me. Less than a kilometre left. It's annoying because I stayed with that group for the whole race. I just lost them on the volcano hill.
That's good going. Your second B race, is it?
Yeah.
You'll increase your pace as well pretty quickly, I think, and you'll be well on it.
Yeah, he's 13 seconds behind now. 8 meters left. Just got to that last little bit of a ramp.
Push hard up the ramp if you can,
Yeah, I'm there.
and steady down. Not so fast down the slope. You can go nice and steady. Just kick at the bottom.
11 seconds behind me. Just hit the downhill now. 500 meters. A few seconds on him. Yeah, he's done. He ain't catching now.
Join you. I'm not sure what I'm doing on Apple TV to get you. I don't. Well in, Jonathan.
Considering that was just going to be a gentle ride.
Okay.